Good morning, first grade. This is for Group Champion. Group Champions, can you turn your math book to page 267? Page 267. Now, number one asks us simply to write greater than or less than right here in the blank. So, this arrow pointing this way is greater, and this is less. So, let's start off the first example that we have for number one to guide us. For two numbers that we have are 49 and 59. Now, is 49, is that greater than 59? Or is that less than? Is 49 greater or less? What do you think? That is correct. 49 is less than, it's a smaller number. So 49 is less than, so you use this sign, the arrow facing that way. Now let's go to another number. We have 115 and 105. Now, is 115, is that greater or less than 105? Is it greater or less? What do you think? That's correct as well. You're in the row. 115, that is greater than 105. Now, our last example that we do have is 439 and 493. So it's 439, is that greater than or less than 493 that we have right here? Correct. It is less than. So I'll draw this sign, correct? No, that doesn't seem right. That's the greater sign. Remember, we said it's less than. So you'll draw that sign. So for number one, you simply look at the problems, either write greater than or less than. Let's look at number two. It asks us simply, what time is it? So remember, the short hand is the hour hand and long hand is the minute hand. Let's start off with the hour. Which hour is it? Is it 6 or 7? Good job. It is 6. Now, let's put up the 4. Remember, you count by 5 if you don't know. So, start 5, 10, 15, 20. The 4 is the 20. Let's do it one more time. 5, 10, 15, 20. So, it is 6, 20. That's for the first one. Let's try the next one together as well. In the second one, what is the hour hand pointed to? Now notice it's almost a new time hour. So let's start from 1. Yeah, it's correct. It is 1. Now it's on the 11. So is it 1:11? Is that the correct time? No, that doesn't seem right. Let's try it again. Notice we have to count by 5. Good job. So we have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Let's keep going. 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. That's 55. 155. So notice the hour hand looks like it's almost at the 2 because it's almost 2 o'clock. It is 1:55, so it's almost 2. That's why it looks like it's in the middle, but it's still, the hour is still 1. Okay? For number 3, we just have to simply write the addition facts. So let's start off. How many dots do we have here? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 will go right here. And how many do we have in this box? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you have to try to figure out what is 6 plus 5. Good job. 6 plus 5 is 11. Now we interchange. Let's go on the side. How many dots do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 goes here. And how many do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So what is 5 plus 6? Now, if 6 plus 5 is 11, I believe 5 plus 6 is 11. Yes, it's 11 as well. So for number 3, you just simply write the addition facts that are given to you. Let's look at number 4. Number 4 is simply asking us how many cents. So we have to add up what they give us and write the total. So we have a penny and a penny. They're both worth 1 cent. A dime, of course, we know is worth 10 cents. And a quarter is worth 25 cents. Now, like I said, this is a trick. But sometimes you might start from this side, but this is a trick. If it's easier adding, I used to usually start with the bigger coins, okay? That's an easier way to try to add the coins. So 2 quarters together, that makes what? 25, 50. That's 50. 50 plus 10 is what? Not 80. Let's start again. 25, 50. 50 plus 10 is 60. Let's go another 10. 70. What's 70 plus 1? 70 what? 71. And plus another one, 72. So when you come across, if you happen to come across any problems like that, usually start from the bigger coin. It makes it a little bit easier when you try to add it and solve it. As we flip the page over to 268, the one asks us to write the sums, add the ones, so you start in the ones place first, like we always practice, and then you go over to the tens place. Be sure you add the number that you carry in the box. So remember, we practice over this many times in class, so it should be nothing new. Remember, you always take your time. Let's start off in the ones place. What is 6 plus 4? What is 6 plus 4? 10. Remember, the 0 goes here, and where does the 1 go? To your neighbor. The 1 goes to your neighbor. Alright, let's start here. What is 7 plus 1? That is 8. Now, don't forget this one, your neighbor. Now, what is 8 plus 1? Good job, 9. So for number 1, remember, you take your time. You will start in the ones place. Then you go over to the twos place. I'm sorry, the tens place. Let's look at number 2. Number 2 simply asks us to write the differences. So if you need any assistance, you can draw the line if you want to. Now, start on the one side. What is 6 minus 4? What is 6 minus 4? Correct? That is 2. Now, what is 7 minus 4? Now we're on the 10 side. What is 7 minus 4? Good job. That is 3. So for number 2, like we keep practicing many times, you take your time starting with ones place, then you're going over to the tens place. As you look at number 3, you simply count from 151 to 160. You're counting by ones. So your odd numbers will end up in the triangles, and then the even numbers will be in the circles. So take your time. Let's look at number 4. Number 4 wants us to add the numbers across, then add them down. The last row, down the bottom row, across had the same sum. So let's work in the first box together. So we're adding across. What is 3 plus 2? What is 3 plus 2? That is 5. Good job. Now let's go across one time. What is 1 plus 4? What is 1 plus 4? That is 5 as well. Now we're going to add down. We're going to add down. So put this arrow here, so you see that's going that way. So what is 3 plus 1? What's 3 plus 1? That is 4. And lastly, what is 4 plus 2? That is 6. And what it's telling is 5 plus 5, whatever answer to 5 plus 5 will go here. Well, 4 plus 6, they will be the same exact answer. Because 5 plus 5 is, good job, 10. And 4 plus 6 is 10. So that's how we solve the problem. So remember, 3 plus 2 on the side, and then 1 plus 4 will go here, and 3 plus 1 will go here, 2 plus 4 will go there, and the answers, they will meet in this last corner. So 5 plus 5 is 10, and 4 plus 6 is 10. So for the next box, once you try that, for the purple box, you try it for yourself on your own. Okay, remember, take your time. You're adding across, then down bottom. All right.